Hello, sweet little bees. Time to finish this Yule. Oh, of course, something happened in here with having two cats and two young adults in the house. Let me tell you, it's difficult to find time. But I want to finish our 12 days of Yule spread with delay. I mean, the story of my life. So apologies again. I did not want to apologize, and here I am again doing it. So let's find out what nourishes our little bees and the energies for the month of October. So the 11th day of the Yule spread will answer the question of what nourishes you, my little bee. What nourishes you? Let me put that here and here, and let's go find out. Okay, so we're doing day 11th. I'm gonna put this here. Mother Mary is gonna go over here for now. Okay, so this is still shuffled since day 1, and let's find out. S'il vous plaît, nos anges, nos guides. I smell cheese. It's weird. Before I keep going, I took a tea to relax. I'm making the time to finish this reading because it's been in my mind, and I was thinking I want to finish it before we reach the new year. So I have a little bit over an hour. So I grabbed the tea, and the message here, my sweet little bees, is perfect to end and start the year with. You are the master of your judgments, your decisions, and your actions. So not only do I talk about being grateful all the time, but this also reminds me and reminds you that blaming others for our situation is a lost battle. We are all responsible for our actions. We are all responsible for our thoughts. We may have reactions, but what we decide to do is on us. So I love this. You are the master of your own judgment, your decisions, and your actions. So my little bee, start owning on yourself, on your choices, on your actions. Do not blame the world or other people for what you choose to do. We are all made of choices. And you know, let's own who we are, okay? I love this. This is amazing. This is good to know. This is good to remember. This is owning who you are is something amazing. So I hope and pray that we all do. Okay, with that said, do I have that on the right side? Yes, looks like nobody has messed with it. And s'il vous plaît, nos anges, nos guides, help us finish this Yule spread. Doing right now the energies of the 11th day. S'il vous plaît, let us know what nourishes us. What does nourish our little bee? S'il vous plaît, nos anges, nos guides. What nourishes us? 10 of gifts. I mean, that is one of my favorite cards, if not the favorite. I said that before multiple times because I get really excited when this card comes out. What nourishes us is family, is wealth, is health, is well-being. This is togetherness, this is friendships, this is warmth, this is this is love of our home, this is faith, this is togetherness and wealth. And in order to make your wealth, you need to do that together. Family is very important, but family is not just made of blood. Family is who helps give you a home. So that is what nourishes you. Love and love and acceptance and togetherness and learning from, we've had that throughout the spread, learning from our past, learning from our mistake, learning from turning our mistakes into experiences so that you don't repeat the same pattern. Notice how you have Grandpa sitting on the rocking chair here with his granddaughters, a dog, mother, giving a present to the son, father over there. This is all generations. This is all sexes. This is all genders. So this is not necessarily your typical family, especially nowadays. The quote-unquote typical family is no more. So this just means that you have an older person with a very youngest, with the pets, with love being shared between different human beings. I think of it also as our society. I think of it also as even a possible company. As we were children, when we learned about politics and country and how to lead, any kind of place, in order for us to comprehend as children, we started with the role of each member in the family, in the home. That's what nourishes us. Knowing who we are, knowing, and I love that with us being the master of your own judgment, your decision, and your action. That is what nourishes you as well. As long as you are your own master, you will notice that with judgment, decision, and action, we are not talking about any physical challenge. This is all whether you are in a wheelchair, whether you have a broken leg or a broken arm, whether you are missing a member, whether you are blind, whether, I don't want to say you cannot see, because hear, because, well, you have to hear me for this, but whether you have any kind of impairment, your judgment, your decision, and your actions do not depend on those. So that is quite important as well. But we are also, again, into the mixing of people. What nourishes us is, and that could also be all the parts of us, because we all are children and then eventually parent or pet owner, and then grandparents, even if it's grandfairy parents, or even if it's great aunt, or but my mom has a childhood friend who I always called auntie, or tati. So again, that just takes us back to not necessarily blood, but what we make our clan, in a way. That is what nourishes us as human beings. Amazing. I love this card. We could just keep going and going and going on this. What's back there? Notice how there is art, and I like how the art is like a picture of the tree somewhat. Over here we have two candles, which takes us back to the number 2 again here. If you haven't seen the previous videos on the Yule spread, I usually let you do what you want to do, but I strongly suggest that you start from the beginning, because these daily little answers were, I loved it, and they were quite amazing to me. So what's the energy, s'il vous plaît, nos anges nous guident for the month of November? The High Priestess. It's funny, I felt like this had come out already, but I guess not. Okay, so I love this. Also, all these cards in these decks are amazing. Look at that. With the High Priestess, we have, obviously, the call of your intuition. So we're talking about the energies for the month of November. The energy of the High Priestess in this deck is the Marie-Louise. There is the number 2. There is following your intuition, and there is black, and there is white. To me, that's like the shadow self, the light self, the male, the female, the young and old, the extreme balance. I want to read you guys the description of this card because it is interesting here. And we're talking about the energies for November. And notice also the cold I like, because this goes well with the month of November too. And we have the knowledge. I'm going to read you the description. Unconscious awareness, subtle influences, mystery. So you want to have all the answers right away this year, apparently. Encountering mystery is never an easy process. What is organized by the magus, the magician, is rooted here by the Queen of Winter and the physical embodiment of winter, the Mary Louise. She is a high priestess, the born queen. She threatens to simultaneously tear you into 1,000 pieces whilst also carrying you across the abyss of mystery and toward the light of spring. I'm going to bring her closer. She's really cool. The Mary Louise is a Welsh midwinter custom of bardic battle, where the skull of a horse atop a white robe is animated and carried from house to house and pub to pub. She is paradoxically fabulous and terrifying all at the same time. She stands a liminal time in her undead guise. She sings of mystery that was old when the world was new. She carries the child upon her back across the abyss of the mysterious, and in doing so reveals something of its nature. The Mary Louise is the unified force that blinds all opposites together in a way that coalesces the energy into a cohesive whole. She does this from a position of deep feeling and balance. She is deeply ethereal. This is a deeply ethereal card that deals primarily with the subtle and often spiritual forces at play in one's life and situation. Mystic energies for November, huh? The meaning of this card. Take heed, for the situation at hand is not as clear as it may have originally appeared. There is much more swimming beneath the surface than you are aware of. The Mary Louise is asking you to ponder the subtle forces at play and how you might bring them into a place of moderation and balance. This is not the time to employ logic or rationality, but rather trust your instincts to feel your way through the situation. In doing so, you will arrive at a place of clarity. It is tempting to run away from the situation, but trust the Mary Louise and she will kneel for you to climb onto her back. Give your gut feelings the attention they deserve, for clarity will come in doing so. So, this feels like the energy that we've talked mostly throughout this Yule spread and throughout these past few weeks and maybe even throughout the year. I feel very touched by this, and especially that we're arriving at the end of the year, is that throughout the whole year you are going to have to find balance. And again, in the energy of the month of November, we are again asking you to trust your intuition and to trust the help of that person that wants to help you. It's been the number of 2 throughout the whole throughout the whole reading. So finding your own balance and letting that person help you find that balance. You had the resilience throughout the whole years. You had the help of Mother Mary. I like how this is Mary Louise. And finding balance and trusting. Again, this is the energy that the universe wants you to remember for the month of November. Little extra message for today, s'il vous plaît. Here. Using the Season of the Witch Yule Oracle, s'il vous plaît. Rose orange. Oh, that turned around, so I'm going to take it. We have Poinsettia. Look how pretty. A crowned lady, by the way, with red poinsettia flowers. We have the wreath, which talks to us about, and the 4 candles again. We have the 4... there is a notion of family or tribe with the number 4 here. And 4 is the number of the house also. 27. Cast the shadows, scream silence at them. dear witch. What lurks inside transforms into the most beautiful of beauty. That takes me back to this, how you are the master, the judge of your judgment, your decision, and your actions. How inside you carry beauty. How if you trust your instinct, you will create something amazing. So, home, trust, trusting your intuition and listening to yourself. We have the white here with her dress also. And we have a visitor. Honeybee is coming, so this reading is has strong meaning. Hopefully she's not going to come here with a candle. Oh, here she wants to come. Hello, honeybee. Aïe, aïe, aïe. S'il vous plaît, maman Marie. Oh, looks like she's going the other message for little bee, s'il vous plaît. Oh, she's just going to the bed. I was afraid with the candles and the little things and my tea. Our Lady of Ripening. This one has come up a lot. Our Lady of Ripening on the Vine. It goes back with lurks inside, transform into the most beautiful of beauty. I love this. How there is balance here for the energy, but how all these three cards like find some kind of connections together. You are closer to fruition than you may realize. My little bee, that's been said and said and said. The manifesting desires of your heart are the heavenly fruit becoming heavy on the vine and ripening, ready to be enjoyed. I feel like this also came out already throughout the 12 days of Yule Spread. Fruit that is not gathered and eaten will rot, fertilize the earth, and be born again. Nothing is wasted. Yet that fruit could be sweetly savored by those capable of receiving. Gratefully claim and enjoy your harvest. Allez, a gratitude message added to that. Whoa, what is this? Great. S'il vous plaît. Oh, here she goes up there, looking at the reading from the top. Hello, honeybee. S'il vous plaît, nos anges, nos guides. Gratitude message for little bees. Oh, can we get a message? A gratitude message? Ah. Future thankfulness. Say a prayer of thanks for things you'd like to have. And it's like manifesting and reminding you, you know, to trust in divine and to ask. My little bee, just all you have to do is ask. And I'm sending you love and wish you the best for the next few hours, because I'm on my way to do the last day. Okay, so talk to you soon. Bye-bye.